quiet corners of our hearts, a battle rages, a war against lust, a passion that threatens to overtake us if left unchecked. This is no ordinary struggle. It is deeply personal, a challenge to face the shadows we allow to grow within us. To emerge victorious, we must first stop and reflect. What is it that we're truly feeling? What desires are we nurturing? And more importantly, what actions are we justifying to ourselves? So often we hear excuses. It's not my fault, some might say, pointing fingers at others. It's the way they dress. It's the summer heat. They make it impossible to look away. But listen closely. Is this not the same voice we heard in Adam blaming Eve for his fall? The woman you gave me, Lord, she led me to sin. This deflection is an ancient one, yet it rings hollow. The truth is simple but heavy. The responsibility is ours. Lust begins and thrives in our hearts, not in someone else's choices or appearances. When we confess, we are not asked to confess the sins of others. We are called to own what is ours, to acknowledge and repent for the turmoil we have allowed to take root within us. Think for a moment. If your sister, your mother, or your daughter were dressed in the same way as the women you blame, would you feel this lust? Most would answer with an emphatic no. And why? Because we already love them. True love shields us from such feelings. It is not that their clothing or appearance is different. It is our hearts that are different toward them. Lust, then, is not just a lack of control. It is a lack of love. When we allow someone, anyone, to become an object of our desire, we strip them of their dignity. They are no longer human in our eyes, but a vessel for our gratification. This is not love. This is not Christ-like. This is a sickness in our hearts, a selfishness we must confront and reject. Modern struggles like the pervasive pull of pornography amplify this battle. It is everywhere, enticing us with its lies, reducing human beings, people made in the image of God, into mere objects to fulfill fleeting desires. The Church Fathers call it what it is, the iconography of the devil, a tool that stirs the fires of lust and fuels the destruction of love within us. St. Isaac the Syrian offers us a stark warning. Whoever does not voluntarily withdraw from the sources of temptation will involuntarily become a slave to sin. Let that sink in. If we do not choose to deny ourselves, if we do not actively turn away from the things that ignite these passions within us, we will lose the ability to resist. Sin will enslave us, dragging us deeper into darkness against our will. The choice is ours, though it is not easy. Like a tree whose roots must be pulled from the ground before it overgets the garden. Temptation must be cut off before it grows. We must be honest with ourselves, take responsibility for our actions, and turn to Christ for the strength to love others as He loves us. This is the path to freedom, the freedom to love, to live, and to see the world not through the eyes of lust, but through the eyes of grace.